Welcome to BA Survival. In this video I'm demonstrating 3 different fire lighting scenarios. So the first one in the middle, this is pretty much perfect conditions. Everything was bone dry and I had a lot of dry materials which I could work with. I've got some birch bark, quick spark with my ferro rod and lit very, very easily. The bottom left fire lighting then, so this night we had just had a large thunderstorm, everything was wet. So I found lots of birch bark off a dead tree, pretty much gathered all the birch bark that I could find, that it was not working very well. So then the same night then, on the picture on the right, what I did was to gather slightly thicker sticks instead of my usual matchstick size sticks. I gathered pencil thickness sticks and shaved them up to make feather sticks. These then lit a lot easier. Everything was still damp and it was actually raining at the time, but it provided enough heat to start to dry out that secondary layer of tinder with my spruce sticks, and eventually that heat column starts to push through and to be able to dry the larger and larger sticks. As you can see there, all 3 at the same time. The one on the left, I'm still trying to light the birch bark. Once I put the sticks on, it actually starts to smother the fire. The sticks are way too damp. In the center there, I've already got my billy can virtually boiling with the amount of heat I could produce on a really hot, nice day. And then on the right, this is the kind of worst case scenario. It's at dark, everything was damp, everything was wet, but I managed to make it work by making lots and lots of fine feather sticks to get that fire going. You can see on the left again, I'm still trying to light the birch bark with the lighter. Even though birch bark's really good, it's got lots of oils in it, it still wasn't sustaining that flame because everything was so damp. You can see there on the right that smoke starting to come off. That is the heat below heating up the damper sticks that I've put on there. It looks like I've smothered it, but actually that fire is really starting to push through now, whereas the attempt with just the birch bark and just the sticks is just about failing there. So it just goes to show, yes, when everything is nice and dry, your birch bark, your thin sticks is the way to go. When things are damp, that's when you definitely need to be feathering your sticks to get to that dry wood inside. So one of the more difficult fires I've ever had to light. Everything was soaking wet. I've only got a small Swiss Army knife with me, so there was no real option of cutting down bigger trees and splitting it and finding that dry wood. We did manage to find an awful lot of birch bark, loads of spruce twigs, but it came down to, again, lots of little feather sticks, probably 10 feather sticks out of the finest branches we could find, and that was the only thing that we could get it going with. But no, pleased I managed to get that going. It was pretty touch and go. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.